As one year ends and another begins, it's time to celebrate our quality of life here in Colorado, even as it gets colder. We'll show you some of the fascinating goings-on in our community, from a new river trail system in Durango to some funny firefighters in Thornton and a very cool scavenger hunt in Broomfield, and much more on this edition of Metro Voices. Hi, I'm Wendy Brockman. We're here at the fabulous Roxborough State Park in the southwest part of the metro area, and winter can be a great time for a hike. All across our state, there are these wonderful little jewels, the places, people, and events that add so much to our lives. First up, have you ever wanted to be a participant on the reality TV show Amazing Race? Racing from country to country, looking for clues, completing crazy tasks? Well, now you can, minus the passport and international travel. Over the summer and for the past 2 years, the city and county of Broomfield has hosted their own amazing race called the Broomfield Brawler. It may sound brutal, but it's actually quite fun, friendly, and for a good cause.
On your mark, get set, go!
The Broomfield Brawler is an adventure race utilizing the city of Broomfield's locations. It's like a scavenger hunt where you get a clue and you go to the location and you do an obstacle and then you get another clue to go somewhere else.
The second to last letter has to have an A.
Today we started off the Broomfield Brawler with a crossword puzzle about Broomfield, and they had to use their smartphones and Googles and calling their neighbors and their friends to try to complete a crossword puzzle.
Location of the Sensory Park is it
Midway.
number 4? Yeah, Midway.
Bike your way past Greenway Park to the venue formerly known as the Odeon. Do you want me to look that
I
up?
don't know what that is, yeah. Was that the Broomfield Event Center?
It could
Did
be.
that used to be called the Odeon?
I'll look it up.
Okay, hurry.
I think it chewed up a little bit over time, but everybody kind of rallied together and got their ideas. We got in there, we could figure things out pretty good. Everybody had a little clue that kind of brought it together.
Woo! Okay. Why is it past Greenway? Why do we have to go past Greenway? Which way is Greenway? Oh, so we're going to the events. Let's go. Right now. We know where we're going.
The hint said go through Greenway Park, by Greenway Park, and we knew we were going to the event center. And so we came down here in Lamar up to Greenway Park, and because it said Greenway Park in caps, I was concerned there was a stop at Greenway Park that we had to make. We ended up looping around the park, and that cost us some time, that's for sure.
Hi!
You're going to go into section 115, 116, up here on your left. You're going to find 2 of these tanners there to help you find what section to go into. Go that way, find Tanner.
We got to the event center, then we had to find little discs within, they were in the cup holders in the seats.
Go on! 1, 2, let's go, baby!
And then they came back here on their bikes and they got another clue.
Once complete, make your way back to the transition area wearing your proof from this leg to start leg 3.
Yep! Go! Make your way on foot to a sponsor of the day. Hope you check. Okay, you need to score a turkey. That's straight. So we need to go.
All right.
We were fresh and we knew which way we were going. We knew our path. We were keeping track of our pace, so we knew how fast we needed to go to get there.
We're running an 8-minute mile.
Hey, go dogs!
One team member must ball strike. Now you strike. Go to the end of the line.
Yeah, I like how you're smiling with it. Yeah, this is fun. So, you have to take turns.
Okay.
If you don't get a strike, go to the end of the line.
Can I go?
Yes. You guys can go. Once you do it, you can go. Veronica, watch them on your head.
That's it?
Great job. Thank you. Woohoo. Oh,
It worked. All right, let's go.
Something's going on in there.
The third leg of the race was actually inside the community center where they had to do a water relay with an inner tube around their body.
Okay, all right, in there.
Okay, which
In here. We're going in here.
Okay. You go in there.
Locate an inner tube. One team member must make their way the entire length of the pool in the water with their body in the tube. Once you reach the end, the other teammate must return to the starting point the same way.
All right, so
Get down there.
One of us had to go one leg and the other one had to return back. So, and then we got these bands. So everybody got a band.
Leave no traces. You make your way to this place on foot, hitting eagle. Zoom the goal, but you have to make it in the hole. I gotta go to eagle trace.
We didn't really have that much rest time. So that was tough, getting back, running up to Eagle Trace.
I don't think we can do this. Okay, let's go across here.
We got a little turned around and headed the wrong way through a field, which was like running in sand and made our legs more tired.
We lost time in the field. Now I'm gonna make it up on the golf course.
Both team members had to putt, and that held up a lot of people this year because putting isn't the easiest thing for some people.
That was the longest, toughest event for us. Putting is not my thing. That's it, right there. Come on. Oh, seriously!
There it is.
Get in there.
No! Yeah! Woo! 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 You're gonna go in. He's going to guide you to find tennis balls.
Okay.
You have to stay outside the fence.
He's out.
He's out, you're in. I'll help you get in.
How many?
And then you drop your balls
5.
here and
To
there.
your right. There you go. Go straight. Keep going straight. You got about 3 feet now. Stop and bend. There you go. Forward, forward, straight forward. There you go. Keep going. Okay, stop and go to your right, left, left. Okay, about 4 feet. Okay, stop, bend down, you're about to step on it. That should be number 5.
You made it!
Right.
From there, they were directed with a clue to go to the Pollard Rec Center.
Only one climber needs to climb. You got 3 routes.
That's
to
you,
choose from.
stilts.
You can take one flag off the top and take it with you, okay?
I find it a huge mental challenge to climb. I am totally afraid of heights. And I thought Doug was going to do the climb. That's why he took off his shoes so he could put on climbing shoes.
Hey, Kate, yeah, I think you get to climb because he doesn't have shoes on.
But then we got there and they said, you have the shoes on, you have to climb. So I just had to put it aside and pretend I was doing something else. It's all mental. It's all mental.
You probably want to do the easier one, right?
Yeah, that's right. I want the easiest one you got. This one?
Yep, this one.
And the flag is where?
Right up there.
Okay.
Use your legs, stay close to the wall, 3 points on the wall at all times. Okay? Just for safety.
Just for safety.
Yeah.
So we gotta be safe ducks. We can't be the stumbling ducks. Okay. Oranges.
You just got done with a big bike ride, so everybody's legs were a little bit on the wobbly side, but Kate went straight up, was really thinking about how she used her legs and pushed straight up the wall.
Got about halfway up there and I started to think about what I was doing and I had to stop doing that. I had to just keep going up.
We got the flag and then zipped right back.
Oh, I hated that.
From here, they made their way on foot down to the batting cages where they had to hit 10 out of 16 balls out of a fast pitch batting cage.
1, 3.
Cynthia, come on. If I got it, you got it. Can we get back that way? Let's go. Okay.
And they made their way back here on foot after that to the finish line.
Here we go!
The team that took first today is Captain Hulk Wonder Widow. They competed last year and did great. They came back out this year and won. They had a fabulous time, and they are actually all fitness levels on that team, so that was fun to see some of us average Joes be able to come out and win an event. So the Broomfield Brawler is a great way to get the community involved. They're able to showcase their businesses and get involved with an event to benefit the Friends of Broomfield, which is our nonprofit where our proceeds go today.
We feel great as a team. We're gonna wear the darn duck outfits until they fall apart. We're gonna do this until we're 103. I love being a part of a team and enjoying physically working hard, trying to figure out the puzzles, depending on other people who have skills in areas that you don't. I love the event.
Competition plus puzzles plus fitness. Friendship, fitness and a little bit of a challenge on top of there, doing something different. I love being with the team. I mean, we like being silly, get a costume together and strategize. I love Broomfield. It's such a great town, and it's a good way to get to know it and just be with people from the community and really help out friends, not only have fun, but also give back to the community. Having a nice day with a bunch of people that you like to work out with makes it all the better.
While many people can get out and enjoy these kinds of events, many others cannot. Part of our quality of life here in Colorado means looking after our most vulnerable citizens. The City of Denver takes part each year in World Elder Abuse Awareness Day.
In Colorado, more than 11,000 reports of adult abuse, exploitation, or neglect are received each year. Sadly, many more go unreported.
It's a growing problem with all of the baby boomers moving into the aging population, in addition to those already considered in the elderly range.
70% of the cases that my economic crime unit handles that involve seniors, it's usually financial exploitation and that type of abuse. But obviously, if somebody is draining off all the finances of a senior, then utility bills aren't getting paid. Hospital bills, they're not being taken to the doctor. They're not getting the kind of treatment that need. They're not even getting basics like food and water. So what we're seeing is usually family members, usually male family members, that move in and take advantage of these seniors. Sometimes there's dementia involved. Sometimes they don't even understand what's going on in their own homes.
Warning signs of abuse and neglect include sudden changes in behavior, finances, or lifestyle, physical injuries, dehydration or malnourishment, extreme withdrawal, depression or anxiety, absence of basic care or necessities, being kept away from others, unsanitary living conditions, and personal items or money missing.
What we're trying to get across here with the phrase "speak up" is that, it's okay to talk about it. We don't want this to continue being something that is underreported and underrecognized.
If people are just aware about what's going around and in their surroundings, if you see a neighbor or a friend or a loved one and you suspect something may be going on, there be some neglect or abuse or anything, then it's so important that we call and we speak up and call Adult Protective Services, and so that we can go and check. And if there is an issue, we can address it, and if not, we still know that everyone's okay.
It's up to all of us to keep seniors safe. Through events including World Elder Abuse Awareness Day, the City and County of Denver and community organizations across the region are committed to helping elders and preventing abuse.
It's a growing problem that we see among the elderly, and as much information as we can get out to the community, I hope will be responsible for protecting the senior community.
Whether it's physical or emotional or financial, to call the Elder Abuse Hotline and report it. Don't let it pass.
Oftentimes there is a lot of shame involved when it comes to elder abuse. A lot of abuse and mistreatment is being committed by a loved one. And so families aren't always so comfortable wanting to come forward. But the bottom line is we can't address the issue if it isn't brought forward.
To report suspected elder abuse, neglect, or exploitation, call the Denver Adult Protection Hotline, 720-944-2994.
Teaching children fire and life safety is an important part of a fire department's outreach, but the city of Thornton has turned it into a laughing matter. Let's take a look at a group affectionately called the T-Town Clowns.
You're welcome.
People tend to think that the fire service is only here to respond to the emergency, and this is actually the most important part of our job, which is preventing the emergencies.
We started off with getting a grant to help with the costs of the characterization program. Within that, we had got the money to go to one of the main training facilities for characterization for fire departments.
Credit goes to the members of the characterization team. They come up with these skits. Everything's age appropriate. All of the messages they send, have an impact to them.
Oh, we gotta make sure we change our batteries twice a year. Twice a year? Change your clocks, change your batteries. That's an easy thing to remember. It is easy, and you know what? It's about time for us to change our clocks. If we can have all the junior astronauts go home and tell their parents it's time to change the batteries in the smoke alarms. There you go. Can you do that for us? Very good. Awesome.
It's been proven by utilizing humor that the kids actually retain more of the fire life safety messages. And that's so important for the whole program, is we're actually trying to not only just have fun and entertain the kids, but we're really there to help educate the kids.
One of your students had a pretty funny quote today.
Yes, she said last year she remembered not only was it educational, but it was also entertaining.
Our focal point was to help increase the knowledge of our elementary age children against the fire and life safety issues. And from 3 years ago to today, it's like night and day.
We target kindergartners, first grade, and second graders. And now we're hitting the second graders that saw our first show. They remember us from year to year, and they walk in, they're excited to see us, and they actually remember stuff that we've been teaching them, and that's been really, really neat to see.
Okay, so remember we're going to dial the 9, then the 1, and then the 1 again. And remember, if it's a cell phone, you need to hit the green button or push send.
Very good.
And now we're going to wait for the dispatcher to answer, and we're going to tell them why we're calling and where we need the help.
Very good. Okay.
I think all of us kind of bought into it, and it's just been a wonderful experience for all of us.
Doing 2 shows a day on our days off, because we still work on line as firefighters and paramedics and dispatcher and the other sort of jobs, so lots of days committed to doing this. But it's all worth it.
It is something that they do remember. It teaches the format, but it's fun.
Well, the feedback's been great. We've had quite a few responses to the city from parents indicating that they really like the program. Teachers and the principals, especially the children, are actually coming up to us and saying how much they enjoyed our presentation that we did.
To say that I'm pleased would be an understatement. We're seeing results across the board. Our structure fires are down, our injuries are down. That's what this program is about. So we believe it's an unqualified success.
Did you guys have a good time? Wow.
And now from the T-Town Clowns to a real-life, old-fashioned family circus in Wheat Ridge.
Zope Family Circus is an antique-style circus. It's what a circus was 100 years ago. We're a family here, and we're here performing for families.
It started in 1842 with a French clown and a Hungarian equestrian ballerina. What it is a vintage European circus that goes back to the 1800s. It's different than anything that you'll ever see. We really believe in what we do, the passion that we have for what we do, our heritage that carries through our show. In the morning, right now, not so busy. About an hour before the show, which is coming up, it gets very busy. Everyone starts getting around and getting ready for the show, so it'll be getting really busy soon.
Okay, up. Up. Tira fuerte, okay? Tira fuerte. Taca, 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 taca. This is my little boy, Julian. He's the 7th generation of our family. It's playing around is all we're doing. But it's the way he understands. He's got to hold on no matter what. No matter what's happening around him, he's got to hold on. He can't let go because it's his life.
We just kind of come together as a group and stretch draw. Kind of craziness all before
we start, and then it's just kind of a moment to be together and start off on a good foot.
As an artist, a circus artist, and you feel families enjoying what you're doing. I don't see them enjoying it. I feel them enjoying it. There's a emotion that hits me when I'm in a ring performing. I look out in the seats and I see two children of under 10 years old, and a mother and a father and grandparents, and they are all smiling and laughing at the exact same thing I'm doing, but for a different reason. They all have their own reason why they're smiling and laughing at it. It's art.
It's a very beautiful environment. Like I said, it's one ring. The audience is no more than 20 feet away from us. And the reason why we like to perform that way is we really like the audience to be part of our family. When they come in our tent, they become part of who we are. We're very proud of our heritage, and so this show is about going back, doing a show that's really real. It's not like anything that you would see, in a big arena or anything like that. It's a really vintage, small vintage European circus, very classical circus. It's our passion, it's from our heart. It's what we love to do.
That's the best circus I've ever been to.
Fare. No, fare così. Fare così. Bravo! That's the future of the Zoppe Circus, I hope. And my mentor is my father. He is 100% circus. He's the reason why I do it, and my son's the reason I do it.
I believe the circus has continued for so many generations because I think everyone in our family really, really believes in it. Our heritage is so important to us, and we're incredibly proud of it. My father and his parents survived 2 world wars. Before my father came to America, their circus was bombed, and they persevered and they survived through everything. And I think perseverance and passion and love for what we do, we love our audience and we love to see people happy. And our life is for the ring. Doesn't matter what happens before, doesn't matter how many thousands of miles we travel, how hard it is. Our moment is when we arrive at the ring and we are able to share that with our audience.
Earlier this fall, a group of Durango residents and others got together literally to celebrate a milestone and to try to set a world record at the same time. The event was known as Durango Connect.
Keep going on, keep going. You're looking good, keep going. Keep going, move down, move down, move down. You guys are looking good. Looking good. As soon as the big airplane comes over, we're gonna halt the dedication element of it.
We are here today to dedicate what was 40 years ago an audacious dream on the part of some truly visionary people in Durango, the construction of the Animas River Trail. The trail is now 7 miles long, goes through 12 city parks, across 8 bridges and 4 underpasses with 1 tunnel without ever crossing a road. And that is truly remarkable. That is truly remarkable.
One of the best things that I think about the trail is that it is for all of us. It is for all ages, from 0 to 100, from babies in strollers and slings to toddlers, to teens, to moms and dads, to grandpas and grandmas, to great-grandpas and grandmas.
We're excited to have our children be a part of this opportunity. This is a great chance for our kids to learn the fact that they are part of a bigger community, and that this is a chance for them to celebrate the accomplishment of lots of people who have worked for many years.
We're going to take a short break and stay where you are, because now's the time to form as much chain as we can do, because the helicopter is going to be coming by any minute. The helicopter is going to go both directions, so stay together until it comes back. When the helicopter comes, turn around and face the helicopter. It'll probably be on that side, so you might want to turn around and look towards the river. Look towards the river, everybody. You guys are the best human chain I've ever seen. You're actually the only human chain I've ever seen, so what the heck?
This is a total community effort. School kids of all ages, all kinds of community people, contractors, lawyers, doctors, plumbers, carpenters, they're all together.
I'm really happy to participate in this trail extravaganza because they've been working on this trail forever and there's still a lot more to do, and it's so good for the community to come out here and support the efforts of activists in Durango.
I mean, how can you not enjoy going out on a sunny day on the trail? I can't imagine anybody didn't have a good time out here today.
We had about 4,000 students participate today just from our school district. We had 12 other schools in the Durango community join us. And certainly with them, we probably were in the area of 6,000 kids on the trail today.
Oh, that's cool.
Beautiful design. Thank you so much for making this commemorative forever. We'd like that.
Everyone around us was making up, like, friendship. We connected. Like, as we were standing there, you had nothing to do but to talk to your neighbor. And so we found out who was next to us, why they were there, what they felt.
Well, now, you know, all lessons don't have to be written down. You can make them up as you go, okay?
There you go.
It was perfect. Couldn't have been a better ceremony.
Great day out here.
It brought together the community and showed the support of the most important recreational asset for the city, the Animas River Trail. So we're happy that everyone came out to help us celebrate it.
If you think about it, something as simple as a trail is probably the most amazing recreational facility any town could have. It doesn't need an engine. How lucky are we in Durango to have this gorgeous trail all the way through town? And I guess the main thing I want is for all these kids to someday be able to look back and say, I remember the day in Durango we all came out and celebrated our trail together.
hope you've enjoyed learning about some of our great programs and events around our state. And for more information on Roxborough State Park, just go to parks.state.co.us. I'm Wendy Brockman with Metro Voices. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you on the trail.